They'll throw now on the final play. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. So we have reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Bengals out in front. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Out of the shotgun. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line. Off the play fake. Mon. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. He'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he's got room. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens cut into that lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. A very good starting field position from the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Here's a give to Mixon. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. Touchdown! Jamar Chase, 52 yards. And the Bengals add on to their lead. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done. It's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Parker. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
From the gun, here's Mon. Sends it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
We're in Baltimore, third quarter action, 2nd and 10.
That's right, baby. They don't want it. Mike, check. 59. I'm on. Mike, 59.
Back to the air, Mon. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll dump this off, complete to Dobbins. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Mon now off of play action.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They give it to Williams, running right. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. They run it again with Williams. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Here's Mond. They're going for it. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Bengals will get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
They'll run with Mixon. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. 140 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. This is Mixon. And some room to maneuver. And running with power here. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Here we go. Ready? Place high. 12.
After the penalty, it's Mixon. Powers through it. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 2nd down now, Mixon. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Now, Bengals on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't.
And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bengals could be on their way to a 5-2 start as they add on to their lead. McPherson now for the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Makes the score Bengals 42, Ravens 17. McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. On second down, a run with Dobbins. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the second round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? Be able to get him in the second round, that's what I call a steal.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40 now on second down, Mond. Got a man, it's Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Now a throw here to his running back. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. Here's Mond. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Ravens on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Ravens get a bit closer. Tucker with the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. All of a sudden, they have quite a bit of breathing room. This was a one-score game, but touchdowns on their last 2 drives, and now comfort is here, so to speak.
It certainly is for them. I've been in this situation before on the flip side of this. And all that's going on there is a little bit of finger pointing. Hey, what's going on? How can we stop them? Can someone make a play to try and stop this momentum?
Oh, they're going to be ball hawking because they need a turnover on that other side. They go play action with Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Boy, shifts past him. He's still on his feet. And the Ravens will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
Now Mon. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore. They'll look to throw here on first down. And his throw here's incomplete. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Flush to his right. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And they're going to face a 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So the extra point good, and the roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They try to eat some clock with Mixon. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Once again, they run with Mixon. Mixon with a 1st down and more. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. 180 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They'll run on 1st down. Mixon. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. On On second down, here's Mixon. And some room to work. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game.
And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to.